Okay, here we go. Before we get started, first I want to introduce myself. For those of you that have read my profile so far, you'll notice that my name is Reverend Kahala Bolton, and I get a lot of questions from a lot of women that's wondering, how in the world did you start being a minister or a pastor? And the reality is that if I had my choice, it's not about me. It's all about him. It was truly a calling on my life, and just had to stop running and say, yes, God, I submit to your will and your way. But I just want to first say that I'm so excited about being on Obesity Help. Finding this website has been so, just has really helped to give me a peace about the surgery. When I first started this journey, I had been researching it since 2005. And I was going to go in for the lap band surgery. And in May of this year, actually, I went in to see Dr. Nicholson at Baylor Regional Medical Center in Plano, Texas. And I went in for the lap band. I was convinced I was going to do the lap band, and that was just going to be it. And some things started happening, and I just could not stick with that lap band process. And then so finally, I would say probably in September, I began to have a peace about the RNY, or as they call it, root NY, gastric bypass. And the reason why I had peace about it was because it is, hands down, there's ways to cheat the system, but in reality, you're going to lose the weight. And so many people had the lap band and had to, they ended up gaining, so much weight back. And then also on the other side of that, doing the fields, I did not want a foreign device inside of me. I did not want to have to continue to do fields. I did not want it to be a slow progress for me. I wanted the weight to be gone. I want the high blood pressure issues to be gone. All that stuff I wanted to be resolved. And so the best answer was that the bypass, and so I had peace about it. And I just began to search and found that my doctor was the head director, and he was awarded the Service of Excellence Awards and had all these things that he has, where he is like an advocate for obesity surgery. And so, but what really, really got me, what was so very, very important to me, was that when I went and I met with him, and he talked, it was so profound, because what he said was that when he entered into the operating room, it's not him, it's God there guiding him and instructing him what to do. It's not about him. He prays, and when he said that, I really, really began to start feeling that peace about the choice, and I knew that God was guiding me to the right doctor. I have been blessed with having the right doctor, the right people to help me get the insurance process moving, a nutritionist that is so awesome, that has broke down some stuff that a lot of people that have gone before me didn't have an opportunity to have a nutritionist to guide them in the things that they should eat, and all the processes that go with it, so that you can stay on track, which is a good thing. I'm excited. I'm so excited. I'm going to be posting pictures on here. It's the first time my mom found out about the fact that I was having surgery. She was under the impression that it was a lap band. And Thanksgiving, I confessed, but I waited until my grandparents were here so that I could say it. And I said it in front of them, and she is an unbeliever, and I just don't have room for unbelief in my life, and that's why I chose not to tell her. But I wanted to tell her because I did not want her to get to the hospital, because she will be there on that day and find out that day, and I didn't want that to have to sit with her. But so she knows now, and once my grandparents was like praising God for the fact that, we're going to pray for the doctor and know that God is our doctor. He's the one that goes in. He's going to be the ultimate healer. they got that crazy faith. I see where I get it from. But it was necessary. So once they started to speak on that and speak life to that situation, she felt peace about it. So I praise God for that. My husband has been so very supportive. I'm so ever thankful for that. A lot of times people, oh, my husband don't want me to get it, and so-and-so don't want me to get it. It is so not about them. This is about your own health, your own peace of mind, all those things. It's about you. We're not going to, one of the things that I was confiding in the people as I was going on this research journey was, my situation was is I wasn't born obese. I didn't grow up and go through high school with weight issues. I didn't have a weight issue until I got to like my 20s, about, I would say 23, and I'm 31. So I have not been battling the battle for a long, long time, but even so, I still dealt with some weight that did begin to come on, and I just thought it was growth. You grow up, your body changes, different things of that nature. But it was more than that. And I know a lot of women can relate because there has been this disorder, polycystic ovarian syndrome. And the thing is with that polycystic ovarian syndrome is that it causes all kinds of weight gains. And one of the things that I found out was they didn't have a lot of knowledge the way that they do now today. So what I found out is that here I was with polycystic ovarian syndrome. I was developing all these symptoms, one of them being weight gain. And it was all in the mid area. So, like, when people look at me, they're like, well, you don't look like you weigh, this amount of money. You don't even know how, I can tell you how much I weigh, but you don't look like you weigh a lot. And, they don't see because they say, well, your arms are not, like, big and your legs are not, well, I praise dance and I do a lot of things, and everything. So a lot of people, like, they'll look at my arms and they'll see that, there's, like, with my arms, there's, like, not a lot of excess, like, flab, like, right now. And so you'll see a lot of people that have, that excess. I've never had, like, big, bulky arms or legs or anything like that. So right now, polycystic ovarian syndrome driven, it's just all here and here in the midsection. But I'm excited. I'm excited for this journey, and I'm ready to go. But my responsibility, why I am here, as I have been reading through this website, is what concerns me is for the people, for you that are looking at this video, is to know that you are not in this by yourself, and that those struggles that you are struggling with, God did not intend for you to struggle like that. We were going to suffer. We're all going to suffer, that we're going to suffer some things. But struggling, that's a whole nother thing. And I encourage you to find out the difference. On the backside of that, I have seen a lot of marriages fail. And that's so disheartening to me because I know that God hates divorce. It's not that he's going to frown upon you and different things of that nature because we serve a forgiving God. But divorce creates such a hardship on relationships. It destroys so much in a family setting in people's lives. And I want to be able to offer myself as a servant. That's who I am. I'm a servant of God. And I want to be able to offer the gifting that God has given to me to give it back. He has blessed me and equipped me to be a counselor, and I want to be able to give back. So while I'm going through this journey, you're encouraging me, those that have gone through it and different things of that nature, and those that are going through it, we're going through it together. To God be the glory. But I want to be able to counsel those that are going through something. So no matter what the situation is, I really desire to talk, to network with as many people as I can, to reach out to you, to give you hope. And that's my responsibility while I'm here, to not leave you out there hanging and to give you an avenue to talk to somebody. That's very important. Well, it is 10:44, and I have to go to work. So, or 10:47. I don't know which clock is right because people keep setting stuff wrong because they try to get me up early because I'm not a morning person. But I'm going to go in here and get ready and wind down for the night, and I'm going to be touching back and relaying some things that I do have, and I just pray that some things that I'm learning on my journey will be a blessing to you, will be a help to you in any regards, and please, if you guys have any questions, please ask them, and please just know if you see an email from me, please respond to me, because I'm just reaching out as well. So, be blessed and be a blessing, and I will see you guys soon and talk to you after a while. Thank you.